This is a 160 Q&A practice test. Plaintiff attorney Mr. Brill, capital B-R-I-L-L. Defense attorney Mr. Warren, capital W-A-R-R-E-N. We'll start with plaintiff attorney. Ready? Here we go. Would it refresh your memory if I showed you that? Sure, I can look at it, but I believe you just read it and I still don't remember. So if you don't think it's going to refresh your memory, I'm not gonna, probably won't, no. All right, that's fair. And ultimately, do you make the call as a trainee whether or not to arrest someone, say, who's on probation and you believe that they're under the influence and you found 20 syringes in their closet? I could make the decision, but it's ultimately what my FTO says. And ultimately, did your FTO, who is Jim Larson, correct? Yes, it is. Make the decision or tell you to arrest her? He told me we wouldn't be arresting her, so I did not. Okay, he told you that? Yes. Did he tell you why? No. As your own person, as making your own decisions, did you confront him? Did you feel, hey, we should arrest this person on probation who's 11, who is under the influence, and we've just found needles in her closet and meth bags in her living room? I did not question him. No. What does the term, do you know what the term constructive possession means? No, not together. I mean, I know what the two words mean, but I can't think of what they mean together. Now, you saw all these people. Were you aware, or was it your belief that there was some kind of check fraud going on in her home based on the evidence we found in the trash? Yes. Okay, and what was that again? It was ripped up like business checks, and you ultimately decided, you recall, to take a computer also. We took a monitor, not a monitor, yes, the computer, like the tower, yes. Did you also take those checks as evidence? Do you remember? I think I did. So was it your belief that in her residence there was check fraud going on? You're taking computer towers, you're seeing meth residue, you're seeing needles or syringes in the closet, and that because she said, hey, that stuff's not mine, you just let her go? Well, the other females said that they were her towers, so end of story, I guess. Is it your testimony, ma'am, as an officer, that you listened to one person that you decided was, you arrested her, right? Arrested who? That other female who said it was hers? Yes, I did. She had warrants. So when you're arresting, you just took her word when she said, hey, that's my tower, even though it's in her residence. You just believe that, and that's it. Cool. When she said it was hers, yes, I did. Okay, did you have any other evidence that it was just hers? No. Did you see her name like written on it or something like that? No. When defense counsel was asking you about whether or not it stands out in your mind whether you said that she was under arrest, you said yes, that would stand out in my mind if I told an individual if she was under arrest. If I remember correctly, he asked me if I told her several times, and I would remember that. Okay, ma'am, is it your statement that you don't recall who said, hey, I'm going to leave and go back upstairs? You don't recall that? Yes, yes. Is it your testimony that you don't recall who everyone was at the scene that night? Right, okay. And is it your testimony that you don't recall exactly who was telling you to do what? Right. And is it your testimony that you don't recall if there was some kind of food crumbs on this spoon or if it was drugs? Right. You also testified that when defense attorney, well, on direct examination last Thursday when I was questioning you, I asked you the area that she was sitting, and we discussed that area as, I'm going to show you again what's pre-marked as People's 8. You recognize this photo, right? Yes, I do. Okay, and you said it was the area that was, I'm using the laser, kind of behind this couch right here. Yes, the couch closest to us, right? Now there's some photo that were taken during that time, during the investigation and at a later time. Okay, so there's 2 sets of photos. Do you recall if this computer thing, monitor, was there when you were searching, when you were there? I don't remember. I don't think it was though. Okay, because there was a lot of foot traffic right there. Okay, maybe might have been. You're not sure? No, I don't think it was though, because of all the people that were walking around. All right, when you had her sitting there, where was the discussion? I'm going to show you now what's pre-marked as People's 15. It's a little bit better of a view. You said that she was sitting on which part of the couch here? On the right side behind it, or in the picture on the left side behind it? Do you remember? From what I remember, this furniture might be rearranged, but from what the picture I have in my head, how the scene was, she had a chair where the little table with the 2 chairs with the plant under it, under the clock. I believe she was sitting there facing towards the couch. That's what I have in my head. That's what I'm picturing. That's why some of that furniture doesn't look familiar to me. I see. So you recall that in the same photo that this little table that has a purplish pinkish tablecloth was closer to the sofa. Is that what you're saying? No, it was still, I don't remember how the furniture, she was sitting like towards that, against that wall, kind of like facing out this way, that I remember. Okay, towards that wall. So yeah, yes, like facing towards the couch. She would be sitting in the picture facing us. Okay, that's what I remember. I see what you're saying. Was she on the right side of the table, say if there was a table there or not? Was she in this area closest to the front door, or on the left side closest to the closet door? That I don't know. I don't remember if there was a table even there. It probably was. I can't remember the exact position of which side she was on. Okay, she might have been sitting in front of it. I don't remember. All right. All right, the word list is very short. We have Jim Larson, capital J-I-M. New word, capital L-A-R-S-O-N. And that is it for the word list, and that will conclude our 160 Q&A practice test.